Hello, Noi here. Welcome to another episode of Love and Deep Space. As you can probably guess from my voice, I'm very sick. In fact, I felt really sick shortly after I posted the last video. I was just not in the condition to get up and make another video, but today was the day I started feeling a little human and I was able to get some strength. And it's a small little video that I wanted to make for you guys to share a few things that were on my mind while I still have the strength. So first things first, I would like to circle back to the topic of my last video, the VA. Even though I did write a full explanation under the pinned comments, I still feel like it's my responsibility to come and talk about it once more. So the idea of my previous video was a general discourse about not exposing the VA's identity, whether it was Silas's VA, whether it was Caleb's VA, and any other allies VA that people have actively tried to stalk and tried to dig into their identities despite being told several times to not do so. And I wanted to only briefly touch upon the controversy for Zane's VA on Twitter that happened. I just did not want to give it that much of traction, but in order to not do that, I missed out on a very critical detail, which was the fact that there were allegations, but it was not confirmed, right? The allegations were not confirmed, but they were being still spread like wildfire. And my idea was basically to say, like, let's not do that. But instead of saying, let's not do that on Twitter, let's reach out to the company directly. Let's ask for information from the company instead of spreading it on Twitter. But I did not mention that, and that was a complete oversight on my part. I completely forgot, and I need to hold accountability for not mentioning or forgetting to mention such a critical detail, because that could give people space for misunderstanding, even though it was not my intention. So it's my mistake and I need to own up to that. And that's what I was thinking, that okay, how could I forget such a crucial detail? I only got reminded about it after reading a comment and after having a talk with a friend, and then I realized, oh my god, in order to not talk about or not give the controversy attention, because it was already making so many rounds on Twitter, I missed out on a critical detail. So I decided to talk about it and let you guys know that I made that mistake. Anyhow, moving on to the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is the identity of this channel. Now, in the past, we've discussed some very nuanced, very delicate, very difficult topics. And some of those topics I picked from Lat's tweet because they were heavy in substance. They had an important point to be discussed. I found there to be certain perspectives that needed awareness or needed more nuance or just a general discussion, and it was important to me. But I also realized that I've been skirting around the edges of infotainment and drama tubing channels, and I wanted to kind of make this distinction that not every petty news or petty drama that's making rounds on Lat's tweet is going to be discussed here. I am very, very specific and very particular about what topic I'm picking from Lat's tweet and whether that topic has any important social discourse that we can indulge in. Something that is in substance and important in our fandom space. So that's always been my idea. And even now as we speak, there is a lot of petty drama going on. I mean, nothing new, but just wanted to tell you guys that I also do not want to be associated with the idea that, oh, Nori always brings disastrous, chaotic news from Lad's tweet. Do not want to be that person. Do not want my name to be associated with the ping of negativity. I just pick these things only and only when I feel like there is a social discourse to be had, or there is like a certain nuance that we should talk about. So that has always been the idea. And I think of late, I've been seeing a lot of people indulge in discourses as well. But we're not always going to stick to social discourses. We're multifaceted, so expect a lot of analysis of different kinds. And look at me not having guts to pull on this banner yet again. I am too traumatized by this banner to want to pull again, but I have to open this page and stare at it. So anyhow, what I was saying is this channel is going to be multifaceted. So expect all kinds of analysis. We're going to deep dive into different places, whatever we can find, wherever we can find. And yeah, this is just a small little video, and I hope you guys are doing well. And I'll hopefully come up with another video soon, you guys. Please do take care, and wishing you all a happy weekend. Until then, this is Nori signing off. Goodbye, you guys.